Good morning. Who is ready to build with Wise? Today on Wise Builds, episode 12, we're going to build set number 76172. There is a nice warning on here, choking hazards for small parts, not for children under 3 years old. So keep that in mind, heed that warning, do not fall into any difficulties. This is a 4+ build. I don't generally keep the boxes, and we'll probably get rid of this one shortly after this video. But it is a very new set, came out this year, January 1st. My son loves it. One of his favorite superheroes is Spider-Man. And this is actually a different Spider-Man from other builds he's got. So it's always nice to have multiple characters, but have them dressed differently. So we'll get all the parts for our Spider-Man here. Got your normal blue pants, but he has the spider webs all over. And he's got his web that he can hold on to. Or as my son likes to do from time to time, put it on his head. All right, so we've got Spider-Man built. We'll put him aside. Now this set is called Spider-Man and the Sandman Showdown. So we've got Sandman as our next build, next part of this build here. Sandman has a really neat set of feet right here. It would be nice if they gave you two, one actual foot and one of these. But if you notice here on the shirt part, this arm and hand is all the same sand color. This one is green arm and flesh colored hand. So you can see he's either turning into sand or turning away from sand. He's got that normal little grr bad guy face in his hair. Put him aside here. Cover him a little bit with some webs, right? All right, put him more visible. Next, you can see we're going to be making the little car thing or quad or whatever you want to call it. Interesting that Spider-Man would have that, as he likes to web sling around, but heck, it is a neat little build. This part right here, never seen this before in another set. That is advertised on the box. Learn to build, right? Easy build for a 4+, for 4+ kid. And you get two of them, one for each side. You got the little frame for your vehicle here. Add in a couple of these blue side rails. Then adding in your seat here and your steering wheel. Now, my son was able to build most of this by himself. He had trouble understanding this part of the instruction where one of these went on either side. I think that it is relatively well done on the manual. I wouldn't have LEGO do it a different way. I don't believe maybe do the whole rotate thing and put them on separately that they sometimes do in manuals, but I don't know. I think it's fine. Generally speaking, adult supervision when playing with Legos is probably a good thing anyway, and if you have an adult supervising, then it's not going to be an issue that you have to help your kid a little bit. So I know I enjoy it, but I enjoy Lego in general. Adding on the back there, and this set has no stickers, so this is just printed right on the Lego. And because, of course, these do go quick, it's got fire coming out the back. Now from here, you might think it's a jet. I mean, obviously you can tell it's not because you're looking at the box there, but now we add the wheels to it. Now with the wheels, I don't like taking on and off the rubber part, so I did actually just leave that part on here. And then a lot of little guys do have some difficulty in putting these in, but my son's gotten pretty good at it, so he can actually do those parts by himself. Now the wheels do have two sides. You could put either out. This one specifically does have in the instructions to have them like this. But I think it's more of a stylistic issue sometimes. So if you did want to have your wheels look like this, they still could with the outer hubcap. I'm going to build it like it is supposed to be, as my son says. And the little jet car is complete. And it says put Spider-Man in there with the web to the side. You can do that if you want to, or you can put him in there, driving his car, and you even have the web coming off the side, as long as you angle it. And then Sandman's part right here. Now, one thing I will mention shortly about Sandman. He is got a weird bottom part to him. So if you try to put him on something, it is difficult. It's doable, but it is difficult. Make sure I orientate this the right way here. Put that on there. And voila, you've got a built set. Now it does give you the little warning on here, do not shoot this at people's eyes. Put this in here, hit that down, and it can fly pretty far, pretty fast. Grab that real quick so I don't lose it. But I'll show you the bottom here. So it is set up so you can put him on. Trying to get the correct orientation, sometimes slightly difficult. And interestingly enough, it doesn't have him on anything ever in anything. It's just him standing somewhere. Now that looked really easy, but I've had some practice with it. But it is, one of those ones where you have to get it orientated just right in order to get it to be pushed down in any specific spot. So with that being said, this is our Spider-Man and Sandman showdown. Build number 76172. Love it. Easy. New set this year. More importantly, my son loves it. So I know I said I was going to do more Valentine builds, and I will. But figured with this one being a new one, me focusing my starting out efforts on Marvel, figured I'd show this one to y'all. And next build tomorrow, you'll get the review on this one, and then the next actual build will be one of the Valentine's brick heads, the one from 2020. I believe that is another Valentine bear, but it's a brick head version of it. So thank you very much for joining me on Wise Builds. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and we'll keep doing these. I have fun. I hope you all have fun. If you want to check me out on Twitter, I am at WHYSE42, at Wise42 on Twitter. And I'll sometimes put some deals on there if I see them. But I thank you very much. Until next time, thank you for watching. Have a great night.